Welcome to another Quest Digest. We cover this week's Quest news in under 5 minutes. Remember to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to be kept up to date with the latest.
It's showtime!
So the Upload VR showcase happened this week and it showed some upcoming Quest games. The first I will check out is Operencia. This is a dungeon crawler type game. I've often said that the Quest needs more dungeon crawler type games like this. Now there was a non-VR version of Operencia that actually released back in March and it received some decent reviews, so I expect with this VR version we're going to see a similar level of quality. Operencia will be releasing later this year. Next up we have another VR title that's already been released before on other platforms and is coming to the Quest. In Death Unchained is a roguelite action game where you play an archer in the afterlife and you have to take out everything in your path. This game is like Dark Souls, it's very unforgiving and is coming July 2020. Now this next game, Blaston, is coming to us in the fall of 2020. It's a player versus player dueling game where you have to dodge, duck and weave in order to avoid your opponent's bullets while trying to take out the opponent at the same time. And the fact that the Quest is wireless is perfect for games like this where you need to move around a lot. Now you've heard of Pavlov, you might have heard of Contractors, and this next game, Onward, offers a similar type of online multiplayer shooting game, except it's much more tactical, much more realistic and much more unforgiving. If you've ever played the tactical shooter Arma, then you might have an idea of what this game is about. It's already out on Steam for wired headsets and has mostly positive reviews. No confirmation on the release date as of yet, but we may hear more about this at the end of the month. Now the next game we'll look at, Shaman, is an action roguelite game with movement-based spellcasting that's set in a distant and funky future. Your job is to travel through the galaxy, stopping the architects of entropy who have plans to freeze all of existence in the universe, and you do this by wielding powerful spells. Shaman is coming to us in the summer of 2020. Next up we have a multiplayer game called Traffic Jams. So in the world of traffic jams, all traffic lights have gone out and you, the headset user, have to direct traffic to make sure everyone gets to where they need to go safely. But to make things more difficult, you can have up to 4 friends playing on mobile devices who will work to sabotage your efforts. This game is coming in September 2020. The next title we don't know too much about, Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, is a horror game that sees you playing from the monster's perspective. Like I said, not much is known about this one, but there is going to be a gameplay reveal in August, so we'll learn more then. Now our next game, Area Man Lives, can possibly be described as an indie adventure narrative driven game. You play the role of a DJ and are involved in a quirky radio drama when an unusual area man calls into the station asking for your help. You have to try your best to keep the radio station humming along whilst the radio drama involving this very unusual phone call unfolds. Now this one is not set to be released until 2021. Now our next game, Gravity Labs, is a casual puzzle game that is already out for Steam if you have a wired headset or an Oculus Link cable. You have to use a variety of items such as panels, boosters, switches and so on to solve problems. If you like engineering solutions and puzzles, then this game might be of particular interest to you. It seems to have received a pretty positive reception on Steam and is coming to the Quest sometime soon in 2020. So that's about it for some of the main Quest titles that I saw in the Upload VR showcase. Now we'll jump to the official Oculus Quest store and we see the release of a game called Trover Saves the Universe. Now this has almost 5 stars out of 105 ratings. This game comes from the co-creators of Rick and Morty. It's a bizarre action adventure game with dark comedy. I'll show you some of the comedy in this quick clip.
You guys ever heard of what a wall is? You guys know what a wall is? Yeah, do you guys know what a wall is? Hey, listen, I got this. Alright, go ahead. Do you guys know what a wall is?
So a funny game, definitely not one for kids, and if you like Rick and Morty, you'll probably like this. And just quickly, Phantom Covert Ops, a highly anticipated stealth game for the Oculus Quest, has been given a release date of June the 25th, but it has been delayed multiple times at this point, so let's hope we don't see any more delays. Now on to SideQuest. We've seen a Game Boy Color emulator released this week called Game Bob. We've also seen a shooting Game Shooting Arena, and Contractors. Now, I cover these games in some detail in my latest must-play SideQuest video that you can find linked out in the description below. So you can check out that other video if you're interested in those 3 titles. We have also seen the pre-release version of Arcaxa, a turn-based RPG that will set you back $25 US. We've also seen the full game released of Crazy Kung Fu. This will set you back $9.99 US, and this game pits you and your reflexes against multiple training arms that you have to block, punch and dodge. Next we have Fugitive 3D. This game is free and it's a cross-platform multiplayer game which is like Cops and Robbers. As the cop you have to catch the criminal, and as the criminal you have to hide away from the cop. So that's just about it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.